Alright everybody, welcome back to another managerial economic solution video. So today we're going to be talking about a buy X get Y free problem, and specifically we're going to talk about a buy 2 get 1 free. So where X is 2 and Y is 1. And so we're told some more information here. So we're also told that the consumer has an income of $140 and USB drives sell for, we're going to say that there's some of the big ones and they're going to go for 14 bucks a piece. What, that's probably for maybe half a terabyte at this point, like really cheap USB ones that you get at like Fry's or whatever. Wait, Fry's doesn't exist anymore. Micro Center, that one. So we're asked, how does this deal impact the consumer's opportunity set? Which we know consumer's opportunity set, that's just a code word for budget line. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Switch our pens over. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to set up our initial graph. So setting up our initial graph is going to look something like this. All right, so what do we have on the y-axis? So the y-axis, we're going to have income spent on all other goods. So we've seen this abbreviated elsewhere, all other goods. So this is income spent on. So we're not assuming that there's some price for all these other goods. We're just saying this is just the leftover income. And then over here, what's on our x-axis? Well, that's the thing that there's the buy X get Y free deal, right? So this is going to be USB drives. All right, and so how do we get our x-intercepts and our y-intercepts? So the way that we're going to do that is we're going to ask ourselves, well, what if we spend 0? So we know that this point here is the origin, right? Down here at the crotch of the L is the origin, and we know that there's 0 USB drives when we're on the y-intercept, and so 0 USB drives is going to leave us with a income of what? $140. So we're told that from the prompt. All right, now we're asked how many USB drives. What if we didn't spend any other income, right? And this is really, at the end of the day, what is this? This is our disposable, right? It's disposable income, because obviously we're not going to be able to spend 0 amount of money on food and rent and stuff like that, right? Like you need a certain amount in order to live. So this is disposable income that we spend on all other goods besides USB drives. And so what if we were to just spend all that $140 on USB drives? Well, we need to know that the price of USB drives is what? $14. And so this is going to be equal to 10 USB drives. So how did I get that? I took my total income, 140, and I divided it by the price of an individual flash drive. And then from here, we know that the trade-off is constant, so it's just a straight line, straight as we can make it, because the substitution, the budget substitution rate is the same. And this is going to be our initial budget line. So, well, what do we actually know is going on, right? So this is our setup, this is our initial one, right? That's how to get the points for all that stuff. But then we're asked to show the impact on the budget line or the consumer's opportunity set of a buy 2 get 1 free. And then there's also some important information that we're told here. We're told that there's a limit. Always got to read the fine print, right? Limit 2 per customer. So if it's a limit of 2 per customer, then what's going to end up happening? So our budget line, how many times are they going to be able to take advantage of that deal? Well, since it's buy 2, get 1 free, they're going to be able to take advantage of it twice. So let's go ahead and demark out some X values there, some individual USB drive markers. And so we know that after 2, what's going to happen? So it's the same exact budget line if we buy 1 or 2, but as soon as we get to 2, what happens is there's a jaunt out that's exactly the size of one of the USB drives. And then once we get to, so then that third one is free, and so then if we buy 2 more, then that 6th one is also going to be free. And then since it's a limit of 2 per customer, that's where our expansion ends, and we know that this is 2. And each one of these is so this is the free one, right? So this is actually our second free USB drive, and this is our first free USB drive. All right, so that is the way that we show a budget line or budget set and the expansion with and without buy 2, get 1 free offer. All right, hope that helps.